on because you can't stop when he's on. Times what he's saying will leave you in a day. But you gotta pay close attention because you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple bucks, like money ain't a thing, man. I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Don't take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2-whole chicken. He's got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. When she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar, get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold.
Well, I'm a little nasty. SexuallyTalk.com, 8 p.m. It must be another episode of HyperSlugz, Kris DeVold! Episode 281. I'm ready to have some fun. I'll tell you what, we're kicking off 2019 just right. And I didn't fuck up there. I said 2019. That's fantastic. That's half the battle right there. And then you're going to be scratching it out for the next 2 or 3 months as it is. So get used to that shit real quick, okay? Now, if you are watching on SexuallyTalk.com, I want to thank you. You typed in the website. You did the extra work. You went the extra mile for the show. Sometimes I won't even do that. So I really got to thank you for that. Now, if you're watching on Facebook Live, that's fantastic as well. That's one of the easiest ways to watch. I ain't going to fault you for that one as well. But there is kind of a different way. It's still through YouTube. But let me see if I get this right. Is it bit.ly/sex drugs Kris DeVold? All lowercase. bit.ly/sex drugs Kris DeVold. Now this will still take you to YouTube and you'll still be able to watch the show. So to all my friends who were complaining because the live stream was down last week, because a lot of people like to watch it by their fireplace on a flat screen, Black Thunder, I'm talking to you. Here's what happened. So the Skulls of Mush were performing live on the Christmas episode. It was a ho-ho-ho of a time. And right before they started to perform, they asked one of the members, what would you like behind you on the green screen? And one of the Skulls of Mush, I believe it was Skulls of Mush 1, said, how about the Futurama Christmas episode? One of them. So Michael, being the man of great magnitude that he is, he found the Futurama Christmas episode and started playing it behind the Skulls of Mush as they performed. Now, I've had episodes banned before on YouTube. It happens. I used content from a Swedish game show one time and an episode got banned. It was a great Swedish game show. I didn't know they were going to ban it. Jimmy O came on one time after, God, who died? So many people have been dying. That's horrible to say. Huh? Oh, Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots. And Jimmy O came in and did a great little tribute to him. Well, apparently all that shit's like hardcore copyrighted by his wife. That episode was banned so quick. And we found ways around it. So this episode, not only was our episode banned, the 6th annual Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Christmas Spectacular was banned, but they basically shut down the whole streaming site for Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. So yeah, so we can't stream anything live from that URL anymore because of that. For playing Futurama behind it, do you realize how many I've talked about cunts on the show? Wait, that's one. Sex Drugs Kris DeVold does have a 5 cunt minimum. That's 2. But I'm just saying, got to start 2019 off right. I've done things like that on this show, but you're telling me playing a little bit of Futurama in the holiday spirit where the Skulls of Mush perform is too much? That's the line in the sand. Fox is like, nope. That's horrible. So Michael went out of his way. He made a new YouTube streaming channel for us, bit.ly/sex drugs Kris DeVold. A little easier, I think. So you can still watch it on your smart device. Little old me. Well, not really little. Fuck you guys. But what I'm saying is good Lord, off of that. So watch what you stream behind you. By the way, Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be performing at Barmageddon tomorrow night. I have the HyperSlugz on the show tonight! Now, HyperSlugz, I don't know if you guys want anything projected behind you. If you don't have a preference, Michael will just do some little backgrounds, but...
No wieners.
We might get, that's what I'm saying. We could get banned for a plethora of wieners. Maybe we use wieners that were fucking on Fox Broadcasting and I don't know it. Now maybe me saying wieners and Fox Broadcasting this episode gets banned. I don't know what could happen, but it was a great Christmas episode. We're going to find, we got ways around this. We're going to find ways around it. Now, as I mentioned, HyperSlugz on the show tonight, performing live. We're going to have a word with them later as well. Big show going on down at Barmageddon tomorrow night. Barmageddon's a good time.
Always.
Barmageddon's a good time. More bars like Barmageddon, please. Yeah. That's a request. Can we just get more of those? You can't help that when you get there and you're walking down the steps into Barmageddon that you get those old Babylon Avalon feelings. Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm about to party. It's going to be a good time. And the lineup is fucking amazing. Are you kidding me? Okay, so get a load of this. You got the Skulls of Mush. You got Strange Matter. You got HyperSlugz. And then you got Tribute of a Down, a System of a Down tribute band. Those are just, that's four good times right there. All in one spot. The booze are priced appropriately. Let me say that at Barmageddon. Come there with, a 20 or so in your pocket. You're going to be happy. They price the booze appropriately. And it's a quick little skip down on the road there. Little just flip down on the 99 and you're already there. It isn't that bad. I'm
Joint and a half drive.
Yeah, right? You say joint and a half drive? Yeah, that's about right. And I don't, and I'll tell you what, I don't condone drinking and driving, but if you are with people that are drinking and driving, you could probably get a drink all the way down before you get there, maybe a drink and a half. It's a nice little, but I don't condone anything like that. That's very unsafe. At least the drivers, No. Is that why I'm not a cop? I would have someone pulled over and I'm like, I see open containers there, but it looks like it's the passenger in the back seat people. You have a coffee, driver. Move along. Like, these aren't the drunks I'm looking for, like that. And I would totally let them go. That's probably why I'm not a cop. Or I'll say shit like at my old job where I'd be like, man, I'd totally let us do this, this, and this. And you have like two people going, and that's why you haven't been a manager for so long. I'm like, good point. I don't even take insults to shit like that. I'm like, good point, That's like letting the insane person run the asylum. Now, let's talk about this. Like I said, Barmageddon, quick little hop, skip, and jump. $5 cover, I believe, on this one. So you're going to want to get down there. Get down there. There's some arcade machines, and they aren't broke down ones. They're all good ones. They got some pool tables there. It's a good time. Are they doing anything extra? I know that one time we did the show there was like a little art exhibit.
Yeah, I don't know.
He saw, yeah, I don't know. You came in blazing with that, yeah, though. I was like, oh, no shit, they are. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, they aren't. There will be the TV in there. Don't get me started. We try not to do religion or sports on Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold because I find those are the two things people fight over the most. But the Texans are playing the Colts tomorrow, and I'm just, Texans fan. So, I mean... We'll talk about that. But hey, we went to LA. We went to LA over the New Year, a little bit before the New Year, and we went sightseeing because I don't get to make it to LA much, all right? So first stop was Trejo's Tacos. So I don't know if any of you guys have ate at Trejo's Tacos. Danny Trejo, he's good with the knives, got a bad face, but it's okay. He's got a heart of gold, man. And his tacos are fucking amazing. It was a very good spot, not overpriced, fantastical. And then I'm like, hey, I want to roll by the Nightmare on Elm Street house. I want to see this fucking house that I fucking have seen in movies since I was a fucking child, and it's part of my fucking childhood, and it's like 10 minutes from Trejo's Tacos. I'm like, it's meant to be. So we're going there, and on the way there, she sees the place from LA Inc. I'm not a big LA Inc. fan. I'm there with the Kat Von D and the shit. But we saw it. We went by, and then we roll up to the Elm Street house. And can I just tell you, I've driven by the Full House house. Danny Tanner wasn't home. Kimmy Gibbler, they're never there. But this Nightmare on Elm Street house, oh my goodness, man, you gotta be kidding me. First of all, you roll up on it, and there is no mistaking it whatsoever. Like, you roll up and you're like, oh shit, there's fucking the house. Like, they have done nothing to go out of their way to not make it look like the Elm Street house. Like, it has a big blazing red fucking door on it. The green fucking rooftop. Like, you're sitting there and you would think tons of people are rolling up. There was, we've seen YouTube videos where a shitload of people are rolling up. But luckily for us, I think a couple came up and then a car rolled by. So it was like us in front of the house. and you don't know how long is too long because people actually live there. So you don't know how long is too long to be out front taking pictures of being creepy. She had the Elm Street song blazing out of her phone at that fucking point, making snaps and shit. And I'm like, that's a great idea, you know. But this house, and you know what? And we pulled up and parked right in the spot where Johnny Depp and them were in the fucking drop top, and the fucking smacks over and takes them off at the beginning of part 1. Unintentionally parked right there, didn't even realize it. I wanted to go. I mean, cameras all around the motherfucking house. I can only imagine what kind of fucking nuts try to get up in that thing. And I wanted to go in. I wanted to knock on the door. Wanted to see if Freddie was home or something. Let me down in the boiler room, just something. But I guess the 20,000 photos I took of the same fucking... You know, you got to go through your phone and delete those afterward and realize how excited you were. Like, I'm looking through my phone, and it's like 50 photos of the same view of the same house. I'm like, how fucking excited was I? Like, I'm just deleting Elm Street photos left and right. Like, it's the same. Now it's from the left. Now it's from the right. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't even look at these on Facebook. I'm like, I think like 5 would do. 5 would do. Like, it was like way too many photos, but you're never going to get to come back. Well, I mean, I guess I could go back to something like that, but there wasn't enough time for everything. Do you realize how many fucking sites there are to see in fucking that fucking joint? And unfortunately, it's where like people live. Like my friend lives there. She lives in Norwalk, just a little outside the way. Shout out to Christina. And she, the magic isn't so much for her anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, we're going to take off to the Staples Center. We're going to try to eat at Pink's Hot Dogs. It's going to be a great time. She's like, oh, yeah, well, just make sure you leave early enough traffic. Like, it doesn't fucking face her at all. Hey, let's do this real quick. My boy moved to Vegas over a year ago. Shout out to Gucci. We'd like to do a little segment on the show called What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci. And he actually hit me up. He was like, hey, dude, we got to do a segment this week. And he usually doesn't go out of his way. Last time he went out of his way to do a segment was when he took a chick home and she stole the $300 from him. $300? Yeah. Do you remember that? He's a man. He's a fly guy, dude. He kind of looks like Odell Beckham Jr. He gets all the ladies in Vegas, but the problem is, man, that one time he slipped, though. That's a $300 slip is what the fuck happened on that one, dude. I'm like... And while he's telling the story, I'm like, it doesn't even sound like Gucci telling the story. Who are you right now, Gucci? Who are you? So all he hit me up with was, story time, set me up Friday. And for me, that's going out of his way. So let's do this. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll do another edition of What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci. And then after that, a show in Barmageddon coming up tomorrow night. I had the HyperSlugz on the show tonight! Performing live just for you. Acoustically, from what I understand, right? Oh shit, right? Oh shit is correct. This should be amazing. Go ahead and slide the knob! Well, my little nasty. SentimentallyTalk.com, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. What the fuck you watching? Episode 281. About to have some fun. Hopefully refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl. Hopefully got yourself another beer. Maybe you got chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk, I'd be blowing bubbles in mine. Who the fuck is Bubbles? One day we will find out. But right now, my buddy moved to Vegas well over a year ago. And he actually used to live right around the street from this studio here. And now we like to talk to him every so often to see what kind of trouble that he gets into and like to live through him, you know, because tonight we're not in Vegas. That's simply put, none of us are in Vegas. So, ladies and gentlemen, another rousing edition of What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci! Gucci, welcome to the show, episode 281. What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck is cracking, Fresno, California?
He's serious.
Yeah, I mean,
serious, dude.
Cracking out there.
Hey,
in 2019.
I'm 19, right? Now you hit me up this week. You hit me up, right? You said
we'd have some good stories. You know what I mean? But I haven't started off the New Year's like this in probably a long time, local. You know what I mean?
What happened? What's going on?
It's crazy.
Did a chick steal $500?
With me, we haven't been on the show lately. Kind of got to connect now even more out here.
Okay.
Pretty much do is get bottle service. So
okay.
I've been getting kind of spoiled. So therefore, when these little hoochies, these little skunkas, they see when they see you up there in bottle service, you're more likely to get something that night. You know,
I understand.
Pour a shot in their mouth and roll it off their tits a little bit. Do something. You know.
He's I call that Tuesday, loco.
We call that a Tuesday. So Friday, local, I go out and got my boys on the way. So I'm like, I'm gonna get fucked up now, and then I'll, the ones coming from Merced and Fresno. So I'll meet them probably at my house. They'll get in my house like at 3 in the morning. That'll be good. So I go out local, and I get a little sloppy. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little embarrassed on me.
A little embarrassed.
A little embarrassed, homie. I was that friend that night, local. The friend you wake up the next day and everyone's just looking at him like, dude, you were out of hand last night, dude. Like, so
You were that guy, dude?
I don't give a fuck, homie. It's my bottle service. You don't like it? Get the
It's my bottle service. I'll get the fucked up as I want. Like, that's a very good point, man. Now I'm rolling with you on that one.
So, local, I don't know. I make it home with my boys. And right when I get home, my other boys are just like damn near walking into the house.
Oh.
I'm chilling with them, we're bullshitting with them, and next thing you know, I hear someone knocking on the door. So I'm just like, it's just like 3 in the morning. Who the fuck is knocking on my door? I fucking open the door, and it's this girl.
What?
And she was like, hey, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, just white girl, blue eyes. I'm like, who is this? And I was like, hey. She was like, can I come in? And I was just like, yeah. She was like, you just met me at the club. You told me to meet you here. And I was just like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, yeah. Come in.
Wait a minute. So Drunk Mike invited a chick back. Drunk Gucci got a chick to come back. And then the Gucci at home, who's just a little bit more sober, it's like a gift. Like you sent yourself a gift.
Well, let me tell you why I got a little bit sober. Because I walk in, my boys pull out a little Lizzie Lohan and wake me up a little bit.
So I could see, yes. Okay, so yes. So then you're like, well, I don't understand. Who are you? Nice little piece. And she's like, you told me to come back. So now you got nice little piece there, right?
I got a nice little piece here. So I walk into the kitchen and my boys are here now. I got to show off this eye candy real quick. So I walk in the kitchen. I'm like,
he's going to walk around the kitchen. Bring her in. Okay.
I walk her in and introduce her to my boys. They're all giving me the look, like, okay. So I'm like, cool. So then I'm like, all right, let's go upstairs. Boom. Right when we go upstairs, local. Boom. Local. I haven't fucked with like that since fucking like college.
So you're telling me like the dick game was off the chain, like it hadn't been in years.
I was drunk.
You were drunk. You were geetered. You were fucking for like 48 minutes straight.
No way I'm busting anytime soon. So, look, I'm going to town feeling like a motherfucking champ. You know what I mean? Like the motherfucking Energizer bunny. So I'm like, fuck it. Whenever finally finished doing my thing, whatever, she leaves, right? Well, first off, local, she didn't leave. She wanted a fucking cuddle. I fucking hated that. It's like 9 in the morning, bro. We're laying there, and she's like hugging me, and I'm like, I'm hot. Like, can you get off me, please? And she was like, dang, like, why? I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but like, damn, you see me sweating, and then you trying to hug me and be on top of me.
I'm guessing this is exactly how he told it to her, too, that tone you're hearing. Like, I'm guessing it was exactly like that when you told her, right?
I was like, damn, like, chill out, get off, you know what I mean? So then finally I'm just like, you know what? Boys, they left. I'm actually going to go meet them to go eat. So, you got to go. Now she's gone. I go back to sleep, and then fucking I get ready for Saturday night. Saturday night I go out. Sunday night go out, get bottle service. I'm fucking making out with this bitch from Texas, local. Texas. Yes. Looking, No, I love me my Texas bitches.
They're different in Texas, aren't they, local?
Yeah, definitely different. Then now, local. Now I'm like, cool. It's like setting things up with this girl, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm setting things up for New Year's now, so I have to go to work.
Yeah, let's remind everyone he does work at a financial institution, aka a bank. So during all this, you still got to go to the bank, right?
I go to work. I go to work with no sleep, 0 sleep, and then I go home. I take a nap. Now my friends are all turning up. They're popping Henny shots. Let's go to the strip. No, turn up. Yada, yada, yada. So, whatever. We fucking go to the strip, local. Do the countdown. It's cold as fuck. Okay? Whatever. So, me and my boys are like, look, let's head back to the house. Let's fucking hit the put it on the charger. Put our phones on the charger real quick, charge up. Because now all these girls are walking out of the club. So I'm like, we got to be out there. We got to go back. I only live 5 minutes from the strip. We're going to fucking go back, and we're going to match. So we charge up our phones, say hi to Lindsay Lohan again. Well, bam, we're back on the strip. The strip, local. Goddamn. Just the baddest bitches ever. Just walking around the casinos in their dresses, just waiting to meet Gucci.
Apparently.
Apparently. So we're chilling and whatnot. I end up bagging this England girl. She's from England. She has the accent and everything. Right? So I'm like, all right.
I bet these chicks just get a kick out of you, dude. Like, he's just talking, blah, blah. I bet a chick from England just gets a kick out of this motherfucker. Like, she's running at the mouth, and, like, he's running at the mouth. He's got, like, bounce around. Come back to my pad. Like, so she comes back to the pad, Miss England?
So Miss England comes back to the pad, local. But let me tell you something. While we're in the Uber, she's popping her ass on me. She's giving me lap dance. I got my thumb halfway up her ass, so I'm just like,
classic girl.
We're gonna fuck right here. We're gonna fuck right in this goddamn Uber. This is gonna happen right now. So it didn't. So we get to the house. I get home.
It didn't.
Fucking. We go to the house. He wants to say hi to Lindsay. So we go up to the freaking room. We say hi to Lindsay. And then freaking local. She fucking just starts doing the fucking split, fucking laying on my bed, and then like moving backwards, ass just up in the fucking air, just popping her shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she's talking like in her little accent. You think this is hot? I'm like, fuck yeah, I think that's fucking hot. Like, don't you stop. Shit, girl, this is Gucci so nasty, making it nasty for the nasty, reporting for duty.
Exactly.
And let's
reporting for duty.
Get this shit cracked. So local, she teasing me for like 2.5 hours, dude. Literally, just fucking grinding on my shit, doing the splits, fucking just doing everything you can think of that would fucking turn a dude on. I'm fucking like fingering her, local, but she won't let me fuck. So I'm just like, dude. So finally, I just whip it out. Let her see what she's working with. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Balls to the ball, local. Either she's going to get scared or she's going to take on the challenge. You feel me? So,
yeah, I get you.
So local, she's just like, a condom? I'm like, yeah, it's in my fucking car. So I got to run all the way downstairs. I come downstairs and my boys are like, hey, you get some or what? I'm like, get the fuck off me. I'm fucking going to the car. Run to the car.
You don't want your homies touching you.
Girls get out of their boots. Hella fucking fast. So I'm like at a track and sprint my ass right back up the motherfucking stairs and butt ass naked in bed. Perfect. Local, I start giving this bitch the business. Local, I have her like halfway off my bed. Her face is damn near almost touching the ground, right? And I just have her like got her back, local to the back. And Lola creeps up and just starts licking the shit out of her face while I have her doggy just pounding her shit.
Lola is his pit bull. So you got this chick hanging off the fucking bed, and you are car ramrodding her, and then fucking your dog comes up and starts licking her now. What happens at this point?
Loco, she don't know what to do. She's just embracing the moment. Okay? She I don't know what, she ain't moving her. She can't. I have her hand behind her back.
Yeah, I mean, she can't really go anywhere even if she wants to at this point.
So, I'm getting my licks in and store Lola's. So, after a while, I tell Lola to move. I was laughing, though. Just know I was dying from behind, smashing. I was just smiling and laughing. So,
oh, loco.
Whatever, like, hey, English bitches, they're freaks, local. God damn.
They don't come to Vegas not to get crazy. I'll tell you that. That's proof right there. Holy shit.
Girl was free.
Loco, real quick, we gotta go, man. That was well worth my time, Loco. Thank you so much. The visuals I got and the Lola come. It's fucking rough, dude. That's fucking hilarious. But yet.
What up, bro?
Oh, see? But here we go. It's already begun. All right, Gucci. Well, I wish you to get in the most trouble tonight without no actual law enforcement involvement. That's always the wish. And then we'll talk to you probably about a week or two's time for another edition. You think you can get into a little something or someone before then?
Well, yeah, check this out. One thing before we go. Call me in 2 weeks on the 18th. I'm going to be in San Antonio again.
Oh, okay.
Reuniting with our little friend from last time.
With our little friend. I'll have to show that. We'll have to bring that picture up and show it again. He went to Texas last time, and by God, he ran into this blonde thing that you never got to conquer it, right?
I never got to conquer it, but I've been snapping her, letting her know I'm coming down in 2 weeks, and we're supposed to hang out. So hopefully I got a story on that one.
Jeez, dude. You guys got to do a video chat. Call the show just video chat at that point.
Nope.
Dude, fucking this guy. All right, you guys, give it up one more time. My buddy, he's living in Vegas, getting into the most trouble just for you and I. What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci! All right, Gucci, we're going to get the fuck out of here. You go get into something strange. That shouldn't be that much of a chore for that guy. Holy fuck, man. Any of you guys ever have a pet get involved when you're trying to fuck?
Girlfriend's Dalmatian licked my ass one time while banging.
Girlfriend's Dalmatian licked your ass one time while banging. Did you just keep going?
No.
He's like, it was a little weird. It was a little weird. It was almost like I was in Europe or something.
I had a cigarette in a bowl and we went back at it, but it took me some time to clear. Yeah.
Wow. No, you usually want to get dogs or animals out of the room. I grew up with English Bulldog and then also Boston Terriers, and they snore real loud and they fart and shit. So you really like want to get the English Bulldog out of the bedroom before you start messing around with a girl, because they're snoring and it's just loud, and then like a chick will start laughing. You're like, what are you laughing at there? Oh, that fucking dog. You're like, oh, the fucking dog. So, hey, good lessons from Gucci. Hey, you guys, I'm in the mood for a little something. Did I mention we got the HyperSlugz here tonight? Rolling acoustic just for you. Let's go ahead and slide the knob, and when we come back, we'll get down with them. Do it! Hey, ever since the inception of this show, February 12, 2013, I vowed to bring you one live musical act a week. This week is no different. They got a big show at Barmageddon that we'll talk about a little later tomorrow night. But right now, I present to you the HyperSlugz!
What's up, locals? We're gonna do a song called Chaotic Bliss. Everybody's freaking out. People could be heartless, only put themselves first. That don't impress me, trying to test me. Much worse, I could take you down, take you out to that old bar. Don't turn me into that monster that you want to die. And you're all around and around. I ain't never backing down, never backing down. Going over and over again and again. Seems to me there's no end, there's no end. I've been downtrodden, down on my luck, cast away outside. I don't give up, 'cause I'll take it when it's that gorgeous. I'll knock a few back. No silver spoons on the wrong side of that track, but I will come on. Yes, I will overcome out of the shadows of that endless sun. And you're all around and around. I am never backing down, never backing down. Going over and over again and again. Seems to me there's no end, there's no end.
Speed it up a little bit. You want your wheel?
No, that's for lesson.
Alright.
You were better to and eluding them. There's no teasing as you please. All that is thought. Stars in the sky, routine clouds and sleep, like star power in the sky. Adjustable trouble, all of the in and light, feeling alright. With that feel so versus to reality. All will come to me. Live a long happy life. Only pleasure, no strife. Nobody broken lane. Now you know that name. Now you know and you know that name. Shall go break your affection against. Can't give it this. No, you know, no, you know, you don't. I believe in the outbound visions. What you need, no code to do. You know you got it, you know you got it. Feeling me, I don't quit. 'Cause I'm in got lots more tomorrow.
Yes, we're at the Armageddon. Us, Straight and Schmatter, Skulls and Mush, Shibby It Down.
Woo, shibba dibba down.
Shibba Dibbity.
Shibba dibba down.
Don't miss Shibby Dibby Down.
Love it.
All right.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Who's up one place now? I couldn't go too far. Don't pull no shit now. I was on that good vibe, no missing out now. On all those things that just ain't allowed right now. Set free that sweet freedom. All I need, all I think of. Lay it down that proper way. All through the night to great day. See that world for its wisdom. Set it free, amazing. Everybody wanna blaze it up, raise it high, higher than that smoke that fades into the sky. So set free that sweet freedom. All I need, all I dream of. Lay it down that proper way. All through the night to great day. Push down, spontaneously you're gonna push down. That's for sure. Push down, spontaneously you got to push down. Till you can't no more, you got your game tight. Playing at your own risk. Aiming for now, one thing. You got a target that you cannot miss. Oh no. HyperSlugz.
Woo! I hope you can see my sticker because it's green.
Are we going to commercial? Oh, well, I'm a little nasty. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, SexRallyTalk.com, episode 281. I've been having some fun to kick off 2019. Why don't we give it up for my live musical guest of the evening, HyperSlugz! HyperSlugz, let's just get it all started before we dive into what you guys got going on. Where's the name come from?
Random.
Because we're hyper.
Yeah, we're kind of slow.
You know, we,
HyperSlugz,
we were
like,
trying our hardest to come up with a
slugs.
really cool name, and I think.
Right?
Did you come up with it?
We just honestly put a bunch of shit in a hat.
Yeah, we did.
And put two words together.
Yeah.
And HyperSlugz came out the fucking winner. I like it.
Yeah.
How long you guys been together?
2 years, 3 years.
Almost going. We're gonna go on 2 years in March.
Nice anniversary coming up. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Right? Oh, that's right. Now, where can I find you guys all over the internet? I'm on the internet. I need to know all the spots I can find.
Just
HyperSlugz.
look at the bottom of this screen, bro.
We've been on you 3 times, Chris. You don't know by now.
Hey, it ain't me that doesn't know. It's all the people out there that are like.
Oh,
Right
my
now-
bad.
So we got.
It's all the folks out there who
It's
are
on
like.
Reverb Nation. It's on SoundCloud, I think, still.
Yep.
It's on YouTube, but pretty soon this year we're gonna be putting out our EP album thing.
Yeah,
right?
we just recorded.
That's gonna be everywhere. I was gonna put that on Amazon, fucking Spotify,
Yeah, we're gonna get.
That's what's up.
music
We're gonna
videos,
get
all that.
legit.
Yeah, we're gonna get legit.
They're going legit, you guys, which means if you want to party with them and do like the really raunchy shit, get with them now.
Exactly.
Because there's going to be a line in the sand when that
Come out
EP comes out.
tomorrow.
So let's talk about all the spots I can see you guys. First off, tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we got Barmageddon with you guys, Skulls of Mush, Strange Matter, and Tribute of a Down. It's a nice little bar in Tulare.
It's Wow Nickel Arcade with a bar.
Yeah.
That's basically what it
That's
is.
a great
Badass.
way to think of it. I mean, look at the damn flyer. If you don't get a vibe off of that, that's
Who made that?
That's what's going on down there.
I made that.
That is a great
Who
flyer.
made
That is a great flyer. The moment I saw that, I was like, oh my God, my childhood. All like in one damn flyer, man.
And one non-usable cartridge. You just have
Exactly, right?
Like, yeah, blow the fuck out of
Like
that
if the
thing.
show isn't doing you right tomorrow, just pull it out, give it a little blow, stick it back in. I swear it'll be
to-
perfect.
Yeah, we'll all sound better. For
I guarantee you, man, Barmageddon's such a good time, and the lineup we have.
Shout
Now-
out to Cammy.
Oh, Cammy! Shout out to Cammy for
Cammy!
letting that happen, allowing us to be down there. We just certainly feel happy to be invited. What a party it is, man! And then you get some good musical acts, and then efficiently and cheaply priced alcohol. I think
Yes.
that alcohol price is fantastic.
Very
I love the choices.
Oh, they have it feels like home, and it'll only be my second time there. Now, you guys, you also said you guys had something else coming up.
Yeah, we got a couple shows. We're taking February off to finish up our. That's not even on. We're taking February off the shows.
In the mic, sweetie. In the mic.
What?
Professional.
Where
the
was
mic,
this?
honey.
Where was this show at?
Now, where was the show you were saying?
We're taking.
Make sure you get into his mic, please.
Forget the show.
We're taking all of February off from playing shows.
February off.
Because we're gonna finish up our CD that we just finished.
Finish the CD.
Finish the CD, and then you're coming back.
Then we're coming back in March. We're hitting it hard. We've got a couple shows.
Coming in hot. Where at?
We've got one in Fresno.
Let her finish.
I know, right?
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can I finish? Please, can I finish?
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
We've got a
I got
surprise
coffee.
show
Drip coffee.
in March in Fresno, and then we also have a show in Mariposa on 3/23. We're trying to get Strange Matter to jump on that with us.
You just had them, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Strange Matter wasn't it?
Yeah, Strange Matter.
It's been a whirlwind of Barmageddon show. It went Skulls of Mush, Strange Matter, and now we had you guys in here. And then the show's tomorrow. So I mean, that's as simple as that.
How did you even like that? It all fell into place, right?
It just happened like that. It just
Right.
happened. It was one of those magical things. And then we didn't show any Futurama behind these guys tonight, did we?
No.
Okay, cool. Then nothing will get
LA.
banned.
Something.
Nothing will get banned. I saw some wieners at one point.
Really?
There was a request
Yeah.
for some wieners. And he lives to please. What you request,
I
Michael will
was a
give.
joke.
Well, there were wieners
They're
at some.
slugs. We'll just say they're
There
slugs.
were wiener-shaped slugs.
Meat slugs.
It was
man.
done tastefully, if I could say that.
Oh what? No! Ah!
So that's what it looked like. But not the whole time. The other time we had your name, and then it looked like you were traveling through space. But there were some points where
There it is.
there was some ween erection. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. As you've learned tonight, I talk a lot. I talk over people. I interrupt. And sometimes when bands come here, they're driving home and they're like, "We hold all our shit in there for that? Like, really?" So what I've learned is we're gonna go ahead and just take an internet television minute, 60 seconds. I'll put it on the clock, and it's no longer going to be Sex, Drugs, and Kris DeVold. No. We've done that for 59, almost an hour here. Let's go ahead and do this. For the next minute, we're gonna make it special. So you guys can do whatever you want, whatever you're feeling. I suggest using that mic so we pick you up. Because for the next minute, it's gonna be Sex, Drugs, and HyperSlugz!
Hey guys, check us out on all the social media applications. Facebook, Reverb Nation. We've got SoundCloud. We just finished up the instrumentation recording for our new EP. Wiggle room.
Wiggle Broom.
You should rap over that. Rap all
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. You were trying. We got a brand new CD coming out. It's an EP. I'm just the drummer. I make the beats, bro. I don't make the rhymes.
Well, then beat it up.
I'll beat this shit right now. Yes, we have a new CD coming out this February, March, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It's coming out. We got like 3-4 songs, and I'm really enjoying them. I'm not a part of any process of them, but these guys are the masterminds of the creation of HyperSlugz, of what it is. We have some shows coming up. You already talked about that. We already talked about that. And who talked about that?
We all talked,
about that.
Come out tomorrow to see us at Armageddon. We'll give you more info.
Sex, drugs, and HyperSlugz. That was very fucking. Who talked about that? We talked about that. That was very Jay and Silent Bob. Was it, you know? We. Sorry. Anyways. All right. Well, let's remind everybody that you can find links for everything on the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold Facebook page. If for any reason your short-term memory's kicking in, audience, and you're just not remembering any of this, right? You can find links all over the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold Facebook page. We're quickly approaching the 6-year anniversary of the show. That'll be February 12th, 2019. And then for whatever reason, it always ends up a little bit after the anniversary. We hit another. We'll hit the 300th episode. So we actually get to party twice really hard here. It's gonna be a great time. So stay tuned. We're booking now for shit. I think we're booking for March and April. So if you're a musician out there, spoken word poet, a stripper, if you like to do, I'm just throwing it all out there this time.
Can I ask you a question?
If you can fill 12 minutes,
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, what?
Well, out of those 300 episodes, give me 2 awesome major highlights.
Meeting Nick Palma, who played Michelangelo in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because I can go back to old tapes I have, like 90s tapes of behind the scenes, and there's
Did he have
fucking
the
Nick
voice
Palma.
too, or just the
Dude,
character had the voice?
No, he didn't. Well, he does his own voice. He wasn't the actual voice. He was the character though. But he wore the suit, and everybody like he couldn't even get out. Like Pete had to like make us let him go because there was grown men out there like fucking. Hey Mikey, can I take a Hey Mikey, can I take a fucking picture? And then I'd say one of the best other times was probably like my 3rd birthday episode here. Mike Briggs and Chuck Leonard got really worried that the place was going to get fucking thrashed because I was doing open invites on fucking Facebook for everybody to come down for my birthday.
You fucking would, bro.
Oh, man, it was a 2-hour episode, and I remember I took a break. I don't even remember the band that was playing, and I would go outside, and I turned around, and I went, oh my God. Like the whole backyard was just filled with people. But it was all people, like every band brought people they knew. So there wasn't anybody that you couldn't point to and go, who the fuck is that? To where someone wouldn't answer and go, oh, that's my homie so-and-so. There were no fights. There was nothing thrashed. Everybody cleaned up after.
And it was here in Fresno?
Yeah, it was right here. It was like, yeah.
It's because we respect you.
Everybody, well, man, no, and everybody, and it was all good bands, good people that night. So I think that was the night I had on American Hero, which was only a one and done band with Logan and fucking Night Dance leading it and shit, and he had the fucking sage going off in here, and it was like it was
evil.
You know how he gets, right?
how he gets.
It is a fucking time, dude. And then I still wear my American Hero shirt, and occasionally I'll get a message from Logan. He'll see it on an episode. He's like, you know, like we were only together for like that show and one other one. It was like a fake band. I'm like, the shirt is beautiful, and I'll wear it to games, and people see the Native American shit on there, and they'll be like, that's a really awesome shirt. Is that a band? I'm like, yes, it is a band. That like played 2 shows but killed it.
I like bands.
I love bands that get into it like that. You guys are gonna be a good time. You're pulling you're gonna be pulling some duty there. All you guys are gonna be pulling some.
That's not only what I'm gonna be pulling.
Well, how about this?
You know, I had no idea you knew I was in the other band. How about that?
Really? Really? Yeah, he's pulling double duty. Do you guys know he's pulling double duty? Wait, I keep looking over here. I think he wants me to look over here. I'm like, you guys know he's pulling double duty? Yeah. Do you know? All right, well, let's do this. You guys got to come out tomorrow night. It really is.
It's only $5.
And it's a really great venue. Cammie does it right there. And
$5 foot long.
Now he's making promises. He literally $5 foot long. Somebody, there's enough of us there. Somebody's got to be able to fulfill that. If we put ourselves all together and do one big Facebook
Put those
photo.
wieners back on the screen.
We need those wieners in the background. Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, episode 281. We're starting off 2019 right with the HyperSlugz. Give it up for the HyperSlugz one more time. Woo! Wieners, masturbatory talk. They're taking February off. They're coming back with a fucking EP. I can't wait. I can't wait till you guys are on Spotify. Like, I don't get to video game much, but when I do, I'm always a Spotify guy, and I'll turn on Dr. Ink's on. So a lot of the, not all the bands, but a good portion of the bands that come in are on Spotify, and it's always nice when you can make your own little fucking local PlayStation and get crazy like that. All right, you guys, that's enough. We're rambling. We're having a good time. Give it up for Michael for putting the wieners on the screen. There's more where that came from, he said. He didn't even say anything. I don't know why I'm talking for him. Oh, cunts. That's 3, right? Cunts is 4. We'll do the last one together. 1, 2, 3. Cunts! Like the fucking numb!